What's going on, Jerome's? We are here, and Will Rockard just put the Vikings on top 13-3. The Vikings are the better team right now. The Vikings defense has been stymieing Jordan Love. Josh Jacobs getting some things done, but whatever at this point. And the Vikings, like we said, it's been kind of weird because this entire week we've just been sort of like, Maybe it's because it was Christmas and the holiday, but even Vikings fans, I felt like we were looking forward to the game, obviously, but this wasn't overhyped, right? And I think this just goes with a quality team and the adjustment of expectations where we expect to win. And the Packers and Packers fans, like, they were hyping this thing up like it's their Super Bowl, literally. Right? As like, it's the first time that two 11-win teams have met in this rivalry. Don't care. This is literally just another game, right? And now you can't go 2-0 unless you go 1-0. The Vikings are the better team. They're proving it right now. They get the ball to start the second half, go down, score a touchdown, break their will, end this game. That's what it comes down to, man. We'll get to questions and comments. If you got a question or comment, put a couple bucks in the super chat. We'll get to it. Also, I feel like it changes expectations because you expected Will Riker to make that 57-yard field goal, which is not a gimme, right? And you expected Jordan Addison to come down with that tough touchdown catch, even though that's not an easy catch at all. And you expected Sam Darnold on the offense to march down and score a touchdown before the half, but you'll definitely take a field goal, right? So it really is an adjustment of expectations. Like, it's frustrating that the Vikings haven't had a sack yet, right? And I feel like we have to check ourselves sometimes. Like, is that just too much privilege? Is that just being too spoiled by your quality football team? Could be it, man. All right, so got a question or a comment. Toss a couple bucks in the super chat. Derek Baker, OG Jerome, $20 Canadian, which is like $4 American. Good news. Actually, I don't know. Good news. Best pass pro by O-line in a long time, but KOC, time management, WTF. I understand. I understood what he was doing. In the back of his mind, he was thinking field goal, and let's milk the clock so that Jordan Love and the Packers don't have any time. He should have been thinking touchdown, though, you know? So, but if you come to it from the angle of, hey, let's just go for a field goal, all right. But, I mean, still, you let a lot of time bleed off, and I know that people blame Darnold's like, well, why couldn't Darnold take a timeout? It's not his job or prerogative, right? And also, a lot of head coaches get mad when players take timeouts. Because he is the decider. He's the decider. Vikes, $2. Paul wanted to be Naylor so badly, though. It would have been funny that before the half, a muff punt in both Vikings-Packers games to swings momentum. But with Powell, it was super dangerous where Powell tried to pick up that ball, make something happen. Like, bro, you're not Sean Jackson. Like, stop trying to compound your error by playing hero ball. Just get down. Get down, man. Let's see here. Paulo Andriotti, 250. The Smith low block was as low as Mount Everest. That's fair. And it's exactly how they explained on the telecast, where Harrison hits the offensive lineman in the midsection, and the offensive lineman pushes him down. Like, that is as soft of a penalty as the Murphy DPI, which was just ridiculous, too. Blah, 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 $2. LaFleur is literally baby man. Exactly. And he should have been ejected before the half of the first Vikings-Packers game at Lambeau, right? He can't consistently berate the referees like that, right? And I know that they let him get away with it because it's the Packers and blah, 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 blah. But at a certain point, you got to throw the flag. Yeah, a personal foul, sideline. And next time, eject him, right? Next, imposter. $2. Did not agree with that low block. Absolutely not. It was a BS call. Of course, everyone knows it. Let's see here. Noah Koski, $5. Who has to step up for us to finish this thing and why? I think the pass rush has to get there because the best way for the Vikings to stop the Packers run game is get up by double digits. And they got to pull them out of that in the second half. Vikings well on the way. If they get points, when they get points to start the second half, all of a sudden, Jordan Love's going to be dropping back. He could serve up a meatball or two. I like that they got the turnover celly out there. Oh, by the way, F you, Fox. They didn't show 1 second of the High School Musical turnover celebration. Now, I don't know if it's who has the rights to High School Musical. It might not be Fox. I don't know. Is it Disney? It's probably Disney ABC, but nah, it's just kind of ridiculous. And also, Tom Brady's very bad at this. Like, so in game, that takes a lot of practice. Talk about practice. Talk about flow. One-on-one exchanges with Burkhardt. When to get in, when to get out, when to add color and stories and stuff. But literally in the pregame, Tom Brady could not think of the third team that beat the Packers this year, or the third team out of 4 that beat the Packers this year. It was the Vikings. It's a pregame. Everything's written down in cards in front of you. How do you screw that up? Also, how can you not think of the team whose stadium you literally are in? And also, when Tucker Kraft, by the way, so Tucker Kraft has beef with Dirty Kirby Joseph, and then he goes extremely low on Patrick Jones second. Hopefully he's good to go. And then Tom Brady has the audacity to be like, that's just a tough legal football play. Baloney. Bro, Tom Brady. They literally changed the rules of the game after you went out with your ACL in 2008. Literally. So don't talk to me about, that's just a tough legal football play. Shut up, pretty boy. Jesus. Shane Nelson, $5. Season has been awesome. I've been enjoying the ride. Love me, Andy. Let's go. Let's go. Right. 5 more wins. 5 more wins. That's all they need. Abe Olson, $2. My girlfriend is a Packer fan, so Vikings better win. It's so interesting how I think I saw someone call it intermarriage, which is not correct. But how many friend groups have Vikings-Packers fans? How many marriages? How many families have interspersed? Don't want to say intermixed because it's the 90s, but it's kind of funny, and I feel like that adds spice and flavor to relationships, right? And it speaks to the good-naturedness of the rivalry, right? Imagine Eagles and Cowboys fans being married to each other. Someone's not getting laid for months at this point. It's over. Time to get divorced. Time to marry a Giants fan because they're used to disappointment. I don't know. Next is, but did you marry a Vikings fan because they don't expect a ring? Shut up. Griffin Dahlberg, $5. How about Brady completely forgetting the fact that the Vikings beat them? That's fair. That's fair, man. Ethan Richardson, $2. Biggest loser, Joe Buck or Tom Brady? I don't know. Kevin Burkhardt is clearly at the direction of Fox. Even though I respect Kevin Burkhardt as a play-by-play guy, I mean, it's clear that they're just shading all the coverage towards the Packers. Tom Brady just sucks, right? And I was very critical of Greg Olson, especially when he was calling games when he was playing, because he was in production meetings for a game where the Vikings were involved, and then the Panthers played the Vikings a couple weeks later. I thought that was BS, but he really turned himself into one of the better play-by-play people out, and that's what happens too, where a lot of these play-by-play spots go to just names, right? Tom Brady's a name. If Peyton Manning wanted to do color commentary, he would have it in 2 seconds, right? But there's guys like, I think Mike Mayock was a fantastic color commentator. He was a nobody safety. He worked his way up, and then he was a nobody GM. But he was great on TV because he bust his ass. And it's those guys that don't have the household names, who aren't the superstars, even though Greg Olson had himself a damn fine career. It's those guys that actually put in the work and have to come prepared because they understand it's I can't just show up and be like, I'm Tom Brady, give me $450 million. It's ridiculous. Young Smokey, we missed it. Young Smokey, $20. F the Packers and Brady, a.k.a. Tuck Rule. Need to shut the hell up. Yes. I love that we're all on the same page here. Josh Brown's $2. I would never be with a Packer fan. I don't know. What if she's really hot? What if she's really hot, really nice to you? Her family is awesome, and I don't want to say fantastic cook because that's probably a little sexist nowadays, but also my wife cannot cook at all. It's fine because so I'm the one that cooks around the house. She does a little bit of baking, but she like when I'm on the road, it's spaghetti or whatever I prepared ahead of time to make sure they don't starve, or like the kids have chicken nuggets. It's kind of crazy how that's juxtaposed. All right. So here. Although when we started dating in college, one of our first dates was her doing my laundry because I don't know, for whatever reason, I literally cannot do laundry, right? And I'm at the point where instead of just washing clothes, I would just buy new stuff just every week. Blaze, $5. Our O-line isn't opening running lanes very well today. It's been in fits and starts. Like, I feel like this happens every week. It feels like Aaron Jones rips off some great runs, but then you look at his yards per carry and it's sub 4. Right, Akers has been doing some good things. Hawkinson's been doing great out there. Jalen Naylor legacy game. Also got to get Justin Jefferson going in that second half, even though, yes, they're all gravitating towards him. You got to defy gravity. Thought Addison's had some really tough catches out there. Jerry Tillery, what's up? Love that strip on the first drive. Cashman's been flying around. Pace, seems like they've had pace on a pitch count, but we'll see there. Harrison Smith is just... it feels like this is his last border battle, but you know that he's just got a big play waiting for him. I really thought that he was going to pick off that wide receiver screen down the red zone. It was good. Michael Dodge, welcome. Monthly Jerome, what up? What up? Let's see here. Get through the rest of these here. Sorry, we're just catching up. Ethan Montgomery, $1, what up? William Marshall, $2. My father-in-law's ashes are below my Jets canvas. Is that code? I don't know. Richard Hayes, $10. Continue to dial up pressure on Love. He's starting to feel the pocket condensing. And also remember, Jets said a couple weeks ago, either he goes off or everyone else. That's exactly what happens. And with Love, Love has been ass. Thank you. And the Vikings defense is 2 for 2 on fourth down. Wait, I thought we got 2 fourth down stops. Am I going crazy? Maybe. Then Jordan Love has been ass. Thank you so far this game, and he's just hurting for a squirting. Like you know that he just wants to give up a couple meatballs. I think that the Vikings pass rush is going to get, like, Grenard has been abusing their left tackle. I think that eventually this pass rush is going to get home. Eric Hovland, $2. Refs beat them. No respect. Got to play better than the ref, and you know what's going to happen. Like even though Vikings Lions viable for the 1 seed, week 18 will be great for the NFL. They're just not going to give it to the Vikings, right? JM Beaton, $2. Kind of worried about Rackard post injury. He's fine. William Marshall, $2. Come on. He was a diehard Packer fan, by the way. Burkhardt? I believe it. Fixable Buddhist, $2. Flexible Buddhist. When does Tom talk about playing with Kevin O'Connell? It's funny he hasn't brought that up. Maybe it's because Brady always hated his backups except for ones he didn't see as threats. That's why he really liked Matt Castle. Game's back on. Matt Lau, $5. Fog is thick in Minneapolis right now, so something spooky about to happen. That's right. Boo. Thomas Orson, $5. Love TJ performance today. I wish Harry Hart had that pick. Oh, he's gonna get some in the second half. Michael Dodge, $20. What up? I have so many Packers fans in my life. Son, niece, nephew, and a couple of my best friends. Damn them. It's okay. I think you're going to have some issue to talk about. Oh, the game is starting again. Zach Carter, $5. And the rest can stop Destiny. Skull. All right. We'll be back. It was a short halftime, wasn't it? Anyways, join us post-game show. We'll be back. Winners and losers.